King Charles' cousin Lady Sarah Chatto and husband Daniil enjoy rare date at Wimbledon's Royal Box ahead of wedding anniversary. Lady Sarah Chatto and husband Daniil were among the guests in the Royal Box on day 9 of Wimbledon. The royal couple, who will mark their 30th wedding anniversary on Sunday, were joined by the likes of Princess Beatrice and Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, where they watched Jannik Sinner and Daniil Medvedev on centre court. Other guests in the exclusive invite-only box included Michael McIntyre, Stephen Fry, Sienna Miller, Lena Dunham, and Cliff Richard. Lady Sarah, 60, looked lovely in a cream-knitted cardigan while her husband looked dapper in a tailored navy suit. They are also due to watch Jasmine Paolini and Emma Navarro in the women's quarter-final. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Lady Sarah, who is the daughter of Princess Margaret and photographer Antony Armstrong-Jones, often keeps a low-key profile, but on occasion joins members of the royal family on special occasions such as King Charles' coronation, the annual Easter Sunday service in Windsor and Royal Ascot. Both she and her brother, David, 2nd Earl of Snowdon, have always shared a close relationship with their cousins, King Charles and Princess Anne. Lady Sarah also remained particularly close to her beloved aunt, Queen Elizabeth II, up until her death in September 2022. The royal and her husband and fellow artist Daniil married during a low-key wedding ceremony at St. Stephen's, Walbrook in the City of London on the 14th of July 1994. She wore a long-sleeved wedding dress by Jasper Conran, made from ivory georgette fabric with a square corseted bodice. Lady Sarah also wore the Snowdon floral tiara, which was a gift from her father to her mother Princess Margaret on their wedding day. The pair are parents to two sons, Samuel, 27, who studied at the University of Edinburgh and currently works as a sculptor, and Arthur, 25, who was a former page of honour to the late Queen. He has worked as a personal trainer, but is currently serving with the Royal Marines. Lady Sarah Chatto is following in her mother Princess Margaret's footsteps by becoming the president of the Royal Ballet School, a role which once belonged to the late royal. An announcement shared on the official website states, having previously served as vice president since 2004, Lady Chatto has now taken on the distinguished position, succeeding His Majesty King Charles III, who has become the patron of the Royal Ballet School. Lady Sarah Chatto has always been a champion for the arts, having studied art at the Royal Academy schools. As a professional painter, the King's cousin is also vice president of the Royal Drawing School and patron of the Frederick Ashton Foundation. Her mother, Princess Margaret, was the first president of the ballet company in 1957 while Queen Elizabeth II became the patron. The statement continued, Princess Margaret was a lifelong lover of ballet and a devoted supporter of the Royal Ballet School and associated companies, the Royal Ballet and Birmingham Royal Ballet. Princess Margaret served as president of the school from 1956, alongside the late Queen Elizabeth II as patron, until her passing in 2002. During her tenure as president, Princess Margaret often visited the school to support numerous events and attended performances by the school and company. Notably, in 1951, Princess Margaret officially opened the school's former site in Barons Court. She named the Anna Pavlova Studio at White Lodge in 1957, and the Margot Fontaine Theatre in 1990. Director of the Royal Ballet, Kevin O'Hare, added, I am absolutely delighted that the Lady Sarah Chatto has agreed to accept the position of President of the Royal Ballet. As a long-standing and close friend of the company, we are all deeply grateful that she will continue her dedicated care and support as our new president. It's no secret Princess Margaret enjoyed the ballet and would often head to the West End to see stage shows. She once told Dame Ninette de Valois after a visit to Covent Garden, I had shivers down my back watching. My hands are quite worn out from clapping.